takes.
That's because you lay it out all. You give it all out.
Got it in one take.
Don't hit that button.
Well, I gotta pull the goddamn music up again. Fuck my life.
It'll be okay, K-Rocks.
You'll get through it. We'll all get through this together.
Yes.
Blame the sound guy. It works for us.
Yes.
I am the sound guy.
Oh, well, fuck.
Well, fuck you then.
It's all you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was great. Talking into nothingness.
This is why I'm glad I have Bubbles, because she just let me know that I'm a big fucking idiot.
At least it wasn't live, though, and then, you know.
And we didn't completely fuck it up.
No, that was just a rehearsal.
Like, I remember one of the first broadcasts we did, it was him and I talking, like, very enthusiastically. There's no sound at all. All you can see is on the screen was just like...
Yeah, that shit. All because he forgot to put the audio interface in.
Yep, that was my bad.
So his
Sound
audio
wave.
and my audio was not working.
And you get the trolls that come in and say, "That's their best show ever."
Love you.
Fucking go sit down and shut up.
Sound wave. Star screen.
Come on, computer, stop being an asshole.
Oh, this is probably gonna be the best show that you guys ever did.
No, not yet, asshole. Shut up.
I was about to get my horns up.
Fuck.
That's how the best shows start.
All
I'm
right.
just going to be...
Okay, all right. Everybody, ready?
Yes.
Try this the fuck again, damn it.
Take two.
Oh, spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. All right, are we ready to do this wibbly wobbly timey wimey thing?
Yes.
I'm watching on my phone.
Let's go.
3,
Right.
2, 1, going live.
You are listening to the Penniless Review Podcast with your hosts, Sharky and K-Rox, local bands for heavy metal fans.
What's up, Metalhead?
This is the second take, because we fucked it up the first time. Well, it's working now.
We fucked up, okay? We're only human-ish.
But no one would have known that we fucked up, or had I said anything about it. So
Yeah, thanks, Bubbles. Fuck you.
Yeah,
all right.
Blame the sound guy.
Yep, and he is the sound guy. So
Oh.
fuck you. So,
All
we
right.
we got a couple bands out. We were they?
They are checking in from, what, Southern California, I believe? Yes, Southern California, XIBALBA. And from South Texas, the metalcore icon, Shattered Sun.
All right. Don't mind me. I'm just eating my cheesy poofs. Double bag of them. I'm prepared today.
He's prepared. And, oh, guess what, folks? He's sober.
I'm sober. I know. I'm getting hot. I'm high on poofs. Yeah.
Also,
I got that poof high.
let me be the one to introduce our special guest, Greg Chaffin, John
Hello.
Sanford from AgNauseaM.
Rockin'.
How's it going, everybody?
Which is the band that we had previously reviewed, and they seem to have appreciated that review. So thank you.
Thank you guys for doing the review.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we love doing this stuff, you know, especially like bands like submit us music. You know, that's makes us feel so special and warm inside and cozy.
Kind of like
Well,
the
it makes
band,
us feel.
kind of like the band that is on Sharky's shirt. Sharky, show the people that beautiful shirt.
I'm gonna show my man titties. Yeah.
Oh.
Having kittens.
You've got
Good
kittens
friends.
on those titties.
I have kittens. Well, I don't have any kittens around me right now. Okay. It sounds like a very wet pussy, I suppose.
But anyway, we also got a special thing that we're going to do today. It's a game that we're going to play with our two friends that we have in here. But first, we're going to ask some very important questions to the members of AgNauseaM. Guys, what's in the future for AgNauseaM?
John, you want to start?
Well, we're working on another lyric video for the Ocean Inside this week, and we've got another practice coming up next weekend. Greg?
Yep, and it's been going along, so hopefully can get some sort of EP out before the end of the year, this crazy year, and just been working, like John said.
What is this? What is the theme of the video going to be? You think is it just like a live setting, or you have some type of like are gonna run around out in the woods or some shit?
Well, this one's just a lyrical video. I'll just have some background that you can see the text, so you can read the lyrics easily. But we've got some plans for actually doing the actual videos for Locked Doors and the Ocean Inside in the future.
Which we are working on Locked Doors video now, but we dropped an official lyric video on YouTube. So, subscribe and check it out.
Check out AgNauseaM.
Yeah. And again, I'm going to state, after hearing the new stuff from you guys, I kind of miss playing drums with you. So I'm just going to leave it there.
Oh,
We miss you, Nate.
Yeah,
No, you
you were hell of a
fucking
front man. You've got a great stage presence.
oh yeah. I was like, wow, I like the drums on this. He's like, God damn it.
You know what?
I ain't gonna lie. He's right. That's what I was. I
He's a
mean,
bit-
I really like
he's
the
a bit
drums
salty.
on this. It's like, God damn it.
You know what is so weird? Like, when was it, John, that I called you, like last year, right? In October?
Oh man, it was just like a couple of months before this COVID thing broke
Yeah,
out.
and I was like, it's been 10 years. Let's reform AgNauseaM. And he was like, kind of, but it took just one recording session, and you know how I work K-Rocks, and laid Locked Doors down, and it was like overnight. I mean, that song took off, so, it was very special, and I was like, yes.
I bet it felt great to get back together and after that, especially to like start writing music again.
Yeah, you miss that energy. Seriously, there's nothing that can match it. There's no substitute.
Oh, dude, after 10 years of not doing anything musically, and it's still every practice. I know, John, we're still trying to get that back, and I mean, we got it back, but it's just like, feels so good and fresh still, and it's just amazing how things are coming out. I wish 2020 though would be a little bit better to bands all around because we picked a hell of a time to reform this year.
Yeah, something we had mentioned on a previous episode. It's like it sucks being able to get together and do brick and mortar types of sessions, practice sessions and whatnot. And a lot of bands are now doing online software. But I think just because of the fuckery that is of 2020, there's a lot of creative inspiration to come out of it. There's like, I can't even imagine how many like COVID-19 bands are out there, or named Quarantine or something, like songs being written about like being cooped up inside. Like, that's just one aspect of it. I mean, you could just look, watch the fucking news. There's so much happening. There's so much to be inspired by that within metal, because metal's an aggressive genre.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's the theme, right, John? of these two songs?
Well, yeah, the frustration lends itself to, awesome metal, because you just leave it out there. That, that's part of the medium. Like, that's what drives you, is that frustration. You leave it out on the stage or when you're recording live.
And I think even the new song that we're working on too is follows the same suit of 2020. So
yeah, that's going to be an awesome one when it drops.
Yeah, we can't wait for that.
Just got to finish it off. That's it.
Yep.
So we have a stupid little game we're gonna play.
It's not put the lotion on or get the hose again, is it?
Both.
We have a stupid little game that we are going to play, but first, let's check out our first band.
I think that's a good idea. Let's not waste any time.
Yes, let's do it.
So, Sharky is the one that actually brought this one to the attention of the Metalist Review podcast. They are called XIBALBA, and for those of you out there that are culture freaks, you can look up the name XIBALBA and actually
Mayan.
find something very interesting about
So
the name.
it's based off of Mayan mythology. You could read a whole Wikipedia page about it. It's funny. Just before we start this, I was going to name my music project XIBALBA, and it was another buddy of mine who told me, he's like, "Oh, there's already a band called XIBALBA," and this was like a year ago, and I was like, "Oh fuck," because I really like that name, and I just kind of forgot about it. I never really got a chance to listen to them, so just kind of skipped my mind until it was a week ago. Somebody else had brought up that name. It's like, why don't you review these guys? And I got a hold of them, and they were like, hell yeah. But it was like, wow, okay, yeah, I remember this. This band came into my life multiple times, and I still have not checked them out yet. So I'm interested.
Well, the time is now, my friend. From Pomona, California, XIBALBA. Sharky, where can they find them?
Well, I suppose we can have some links in the description for that. I mean, if you look up their name on Facebook, they have a Facebook profile. They have all kinds of information there. Bandcamp. I mean, just type in XIBALBA. They're pretty. They put themselves out there, so it's not too hard to find them.
All right. So, we have a song here, and I actually happened to find them on Spotify, of all places.
Oh, of course.
I couldn't find their Bandcamp, and I wasn't going to waste my time looking.
And are you recording the video? Because it's very likely possibility Facebook's going to get really mad at us for this, because anytime we play like a band that has like a pretty decent following, Facebook's like, no, we're not going to allow that.
Facebook gives us these.
Facebook doesn't like anything,
Getting zucked all the time. So I guess we're going to have a website soon. So that's another thing. But we're going to make sure that all that shit's not going to, hopefully that's not going to be a problem. So
Yeah, well, don't worry, Sharky, because I hit record before we even went live.
Awesome. Well, let's get started then, shall we?
All right. This is XIBALBA, La Injustica. If it'll play. There it goes.
This should be played at high volume.
Well, now.
Ooh.
That cut off really quick there at the end.
Yeah, it stopped like immediately.
Very abruptly.
So was that off the? They have a new album out. I was just looking this up, and it's called AgNauseaM Inferno. It's
Inferno.
spelled Inferno. Yeah, something different language, obviously. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I kind of got like sort of like a heavier Sepultura kind of sound, a little bit of Meshuggah influence in there, kind of psychedelic, like that sort of that lead came in. It's very like that's very Meshuggah-y, I guess. But I don't really hear a lot of bands play that style. I kind of like that. Actually, I really like that.
That was very interesting. And from a drummer standpoint, the bass drums alone, that thundering sound of the doubles, whew. It just
sounded kind of
made me want to get up and break stuff, I wanted to break some shit.
And it sounded kind of tribal too, which is where I was getting the Sepultura thing from.
Oh yeah.
It has that very beneath the Sepultura album Beneath the Ashes sound to it, and Arise, which was album.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sharky, definitely agree with you on that one. Very Sepultura. I was thinking even more have a little bit of Cannibal Corpse influence in a way with that little breakdown part.
Yeah, it kind of got into this like hardcore out of nowhere, like it just upbeat. It kind of threw me off a bit. I liked it, but it threw me off.
The vocalist's voice reminds me of Lemmy Kilmister a lot.
Yeah, just maybe a little, like a much younger.
I hear Lemmy and I hear Max Cavalera a lot.
Yeah,
I hear Max a lot influence.
But also, if people want to know what the album art looks like, if you see right there, directly, that's the album art.
All right, what's the name of this song?
That was La Injusticia. And I know I murdered it, and I'm sorry. Spanish is not my forte.
And I heard a little Brujeria. If anybody knows who Brujeria
Oh,
is.
Brujeria. Yeah, I could see that a little bit.
Brujeria.
Certainly.
Yeah. Of course, Spanish influence. I could definitely see that.
Drug runner cartels.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Well, you gotta have some heavy music when you're running across the border.
That's right.
No joke, dude. So, that's what I got.
Yeah, I loved it.
I'm surprised.
Good.
I'm surprised you like the bass on that, Sharky. You usually don't like deeper bass, but that bass was definitely pronounced. They mixed that really, really loud.
That's the thing too. It's like if the bass is heavy, that's fine. Like there's plenty of bands that do that, but I think it goes well with the sound. I mean, it sometimes can be overpowering where it's like, well, especially when it's like really clicky, but it goes really well with the bass drums, I think, because I could really tell too much that there was a lot of bass guitar presence because it just went so well with the percussion.
Oh, yeah. And again, ladies and gentlemen, XIBALBA. New album out came, I believe, May 29th is when this came out. Check them out. They are definitely worth a listen. What do you guys think?
I thought I kicked ass. I loved it. So, yeah, two horns up. Or actually, you can do the too much metal for one hand.
Oh, yeah. Horns.
All right, and we can put a link in the description when we're finished, so everything will be there.
Yep. So, who's ready to play a game?
Would you like to play a game?
Would you like to play a game and buy vowels?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a game that Sharky and I played quite a lot. We call it Either Or. Basically, the rules of the game are simple. Each person in here has a list. You have to choose either or. Only this.
We got 10. We all have 10 bands, or 10 at least of pairs of bands, and we're just going to cycle through it. I guess we can go counterclockwise. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Doesn't matter what band or whatever.
And Greg Chaffin with the Boston Red Sox shirt, stepping up to the plate.
I might strike out. Okay, let's see on my list here.
Oh, that's Red Sox for you.
Ooh.
Hey.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
All right, so it's either or, correct?
Yep.
All right, well, I'll do this. Talking Head, I would love to see the Talking Heads over U2. That's a weird one, I know.
So Talking Heads or U2?
Yes.
Talking Heads all day long. I would, yeah.
Talking Heads, because fuck Bono.
Yeah, I can't stand Bono. Like, he's really pretentious.
I don't know. U2 is one of my guilty pleasures. I'll pick U2.
Hey,
Not that U2 is bad. I love U2 too. But
You may ask yourself, how did I get here? Is this my house?
Oh, shit. I guess I'm going next. All right. All right, gentlemen. Iron Maiden or Motorhead?
Ooh, God. I'm going to have to say Iron Maiden. They're much more iconic. They meant a lot more to me than a Motorhead. I mean, Motorhead has influence, but I think when I was growing up and getting into metal, I could think Iron Maiden had a little bit more of a touch on me than them.
That's a tough one, man.
I actually agree. Maiden.
I'd go with Motorhead just for, the fact that they've inspired so many.
see, I'm equal on this because I did see Motorhead and Iron Maiden at the same show. So I did see them both at the same time.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
And so, God, because I love both of them. But I would say Motorhead because I love Motorhead. So,
we
but
got
I
a
did get to
split.
see them both at the same time.
We got a tie.
Oh shit. All right, anybody down in the comments? You're the tiebreaker.
All right. So this one is for specifically. I have some that are specifically for you, K-Rocks.
Oh shit.
Sabaton or Hammerfall?
Oh god, Sabaton all day long.
All right. I thought that would be a difficult choice.
Oh no, I love Hammerfall, don't get me wrong, but Sabaton all day long.
All right. What about you guys?
I don't know too much about Sabaton or Hammerfall, so I'm just going to go Hammerfall because that name sounds cool.
I've only heard Hammerfall, so I don't have anything to compare it to.
It sounds like Hellhammer.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I think I would have to pick Hammerfall.
You're gonna leave me hanging? Come on now.
Well, I know both bands, so.
Yeah, I know you do. All right, John, what's your first? What we got?
All right. Let's start off. Let's see. Mindless self-indulgence, or I set my friends on fire.
I haven't really listened to too much of I Set My Friend on Fire, but one to self-indulgence, they were kind of fun when I was young, I guess. They're an interesting band. Pretty crazy. I think I'd go pick them.
Yeah.
I would say MSI too.
I'm going.
Yes.
I'm going on the nostalgia because John knows this story. We saw MSI live with Julian K and Birthday Massacre, so I have to.
I mean,
say
the guy would literally just like make out with like fans in the audience.
He wanted to be a pretty princess that show.
They put on a killer show, though.
Oh yeah, that was
Seriously.
a great show.
I've never seen them live, so.
Even made a Warriors reference. Hell yeah. All right, Greg.
That's true. I forgot all about that.
All right. I know this is going to probably piss some people off,
That's what we do.
but that's what I'm good at. Ain't that right, John?
Whoa.
I don't know about that.
Well, not you. I'm not talking about you, but some things I can.
Maybe.
Maybe just a little bit. Alice Cooper, Kiss.
Alice Cooper.
Cooper.
Yeah, Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper myself because I'm not a Kiss fan. Sorry. I've just never been a Kiss fan.
Yeah, it's like Kiss, like they look like they're heavy, but they sound like Basket Full of Puppies.
Yes. What do you think, John?
Kiss, they've got, God gave rock and roll to you, and that's it for me. The rest of it is just like B-sides.
So Cooper all the way. Sweet.
Yep.
Cooper wins.
Oh, Cooper for the win. Let's go a little old school power. Old school power metal here. Gamma Ray or Halloween.
Halloween.
Halloween. They're the bigger influence.
I agree, Halloween.
What was the first band you said?
Gamma Ray.
You said Gamma Ray.
I don't know who Gamma Ray is, so I'm going to go with Halloween because I know who Halloween is. So Halloween.
Well, everybody should know who Halloween and Gamma Ray is because they share a singer.
All right. So I have Dream Evil or Dragon Force.
Oh, you asshole. You dirty, dirty asshole.
Oh man.
Trying to get you. I'm trying to get you.
Ugh.
Come on, through the fire and flames, man.
I'm sorry, but Dream Evil.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry, I enjoy Dragon Slayer way more than I do through Fire and Flames.
In the book of heavy metal. Read all about it.
God, this sucks. Dragon Force.
Oh, come on.
You must choose between
Ooh.
mommy and daddy right now.
Mommy and Daddy both have long hair.
Dragon Force, I'll say. What the hell?
All right. So we got a tie again.
Yep. Tiebreaker down in the comments.
Is it my turn?
No, it's John's.
Oh, John's.
All right. How about five-finger death punch or typo negative?
Oh,
Typo.
typo negative.
Dude, that's not even a challenge. Of course, typo negative.
Typo
Yeah.
negative, 100%.
I'm not wearing my camo shorts.
And I've
my
seen
name,
typo negative 3 times, and they
Yeah.
just was awesome live, man.
And just to point out, I am actually wearing pants.
oh,
Are they
that's,
camouflage pants with a monster
Yes, they
logo?
are.
is your name Kyle by any chance?
It is
Your name
today.
Kyle.
It is today.
They should call it. They rename their band Five Finger Cover Punch.
No,
I
I
was
That's
like,
told-
all they do.
I like
I always
Jerky's
call them-
version.
What is it? Five-finger donkey punch?
Five-finger dick punch.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I have a lot of names for them.
Or Five Finger Butt Munch, whatever.
Yeah. they're basically a butt rock band anyway. Like,
Yeah.
this is my opinion.
All right, Greg, back to you.
All right. Let's see. We're going to get a little punk. Go back to my punk rock roots. Minor Threat or the Sex Pistols. Me, I love both bands, but I will go with Minor Threat because Ian McKay is awesome. And, you know,
I got to go with Minor Threat because I can't stand the Sex Pistols.
Yeah, I'd have to go with Minor Threat because I don't like the Sex Pistols, and I think Johnny Rotten's a piece of shit.
So I'm gonna go on the edge here or go on a limb and say I'm going Sex Pistols, man.
Uh-oh.
oh yeah, you see, that is true punk rock right there.
Got a defector.
No, you want true punk rock, you listen to Black Flag.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I mean, the punk rock attitude, you know, of like, go against the grain.
All right, I'm about to do something that Sharky's probably gonna hate me for.
All right, I'm ready.
Are you sure about that?
Hit me. Hit me with it.
Impaled Nazarene or Napalm Death.
God
Oh.
damn you.
Napalm Death, of course. Of course. I
I'm
love
going with
Napalm Death.
Impaled Nazarene, man. All the
Napalm
way.
Death.
Oh, Christ.
Napalm for you, John?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You see, I love.
Impaled Nazarene.
You see, I love Scum. That album Scum from Napalm Death is great, but I just cannot stand Barney, the new lead singer from Napalm Death. I don't know what it is.
Well, I think that's probably one of the best because I love Barney, really, because he puts on a good stage performance and his vocals are pretty fucking harsh and heavy. I like him. It's a matter of opinion, I guess.
Yeah, it is. So, but I love the old Napalm Death, like with Scum, because that album.
Oh, of course.
is great.
Oh, of course.
The
You
vocals
get,
on that album is awesome.
All right, Shark. Do your worst.
oh boy. All right. I'm just trying to attack K-Rocks at this point. How about Twisted Sister or Wasp?
I fucking hate you.
Oh, man.
100% Wasp.
I knew that was coming. That was
100%
directed
Wasp.
directly towards you, K-Rocks.
I'm gonna go with Twisted Sister.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I know, but you see,
How can
can
you
even
how
ask-
how can you choose D. Snyder over Blackie Lawless?
I know, I don't know, but even ask John. I'm not big into '80s hair metal, am I, John?
Well, with Blackie, but both the singers though, like both of them have egos the size of their heads.
But D. Snyder, you know, he's a massive person. Like,
But can I say this though? Can I say this? Who's better? Wasp is better.
oh,
But
I will forgive you
What?
this one time.
but well, But who I would like to see in concert be Twisted Sister. Now, what would be cool if they were both on the same bill? Then there you go.
I think there's more talent in Wasp, but I think Twisted Sister has more memorable songs that put on a better performance, in my opinion.
And
Yeah.
you actually share that opinion with me. I've seen Wasp numerous times live. So, yeah, it's some of their performances aren't as good as their others, and I'll admit that.
Didn't they used to throw like not live meat, what the hell, like livestock? They throw like meat in the audience.
I was back in the 80s.
Like red meat. Yeah, they used to do that.
They did that.
All right. Is it my turn?
Nope, Sharky just went, so it's John's.
John's. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, did you forget he was here?
No!
He's like
I forgot the rotation, man.
He's directly diagonal from your screen. How the hell can you forget he's here?
All right, let's go with a Mike Patton duo. Would you rather see Mr. Bungle or Faith No More?
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, man. That's a hard one.
I have to say Bungle because I can't stand Terry Bozzio.
I'd have to say Faith No More. I love Mr. Bungle, but I'd have to say because Faith No More, you just can't go wrong with it.
Faith No More.
I personally hate Terry Bozzio as a drummer. I fucking can't stand the guy.
I'd have to say Mr. Bungle, just because.
Yes, I'm not alone.
that sound has inspired so many, especially like J-pop or J-rock, or Japanese metal bands that like that whole genre took off over there.
Yeah, most notably, and John, you should know who this is. Max the Hormone.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. High and Mighty Color as well. I love them. They're great.
All right. What about you, Greg?
Faith No More.
All right. Cool.
Greg.
Yeah.
Found it.
Yep. Faith No More, because that was just a staple, growing up.
All right, Greg. Let's do this. Come on.
All right.
Give me your worst.
Oh, you want my worst?
Christ. Why did
The Beatles and The Who. I'm choosing The Beatles.
The Who. The fucking Who.
I'm choosing The Beatles.
If I could see the Beatles or the Who live.
Yes.
Okay.
I appreciate the Beatles, but no thank you. I'd rather go see the Who.
That's actually really hard. Like, because there's like the whole business aspect of the Beatles that just fucking pisses me off. And John Lennon, I don't really like John Lennon. Like, he's, there's a lot people don't know about him. He comes off as just like, oh, I'm so anti-war and like I'm peaceful. Dude was like beating his wife and his kids. Like,
well, yeah, leave the personal as musicianship. Like me, I was never a Who fan. I never got the whole, long drawn out, like Keith Moon was a great drummer,
Probably
and he still is one of the greatest drummers. But I just can't stand Pete Townsend. I never was like a fan of Pete Townsend.
Yeah.
I thought they came off a little bit like, oh, we're just doing this because,
Yeah,
longevity.
I
can top the Beatles, all right?
I haven't picked one.
Versus misses.
Yeah, and it's because of that I would pick the Beatles, just because they're such they have so many songs in their discography. Like it would be a long show.
Right.
But I still say the Who.
Beatles.
Yeah, well, I'm happy being the odd man out here. It usually happens to me anyway. Anyway, here's mine, and it's directed towards John specifically.
Uh-oh. It's coming my way.
Exodus or Testament?
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
Oh, damn.
Actually, I saw them both live at the
I
same
know.
show.
I know. That's why
I've
I
seen
did this.
Oh God.
Testament kicks ass live.
So does
They do.
Exodus.
They
And so
both
does
do.
Exodus, yes.
You know, Exodus opened for Testament, and I think it could have gone either way. Honestly, I'm gonna go with the Exodus just because. Yeah,
Gary Holt's a beast.
he's awesome.
Yes.
I think I'd have to go with Testament.
Dude, if you ever get in a pit with Testament when they do practice what you preach, that is just like a great experience, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sound you just heard was Bubbles. Now you know why we call her Bubbles. Oh, shit. I have to go with Exodus.
Oh, I'm the odd one out.
Because
Oh, no.
I like Exodus a lot. I do like Testament.
I love
but
them both.
I have to go with Exodus.
All right. So how about we play a song? And then we'll
Oh,
get
yeah.
back to them.
We'll come
Because
back
we're
to
right
this.
split in the middle right now.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds
Well, here's the deal, folks. You remember that that record label down in Texas? What were they called? Hammer Force Records. Ryan Vasquez, we got back in touch with him, and he sent us Shattered Sun, formerly of Victory Records, now signed to Hammer Forged. And we also have something very interesting here. They actually have a release coming out in August called Bled for You. And we
All right.
have the title track from that.
Oh,
Nice.
get the inside
The insider
scoop.
scoop.
Yeah. This is based.
Well, I need to go grab a charger for my phone real quick.
Pause for the cause, I guess.
Sorry, guys. Damn.
We ain't going nowhere.
Oh, we're still here. Is he wearing 15? He's wearing 15.
He is.
It's wearing 15. Oh,
I don't know what that means.
Jesus fucking Christ. Means I think I know what player is on the back of his jersey.
You know, it's funny because I'll actually wear sports T-shirts. Like, I don't even watch too many, but because I like live in Chicago. Like, people have to give me like Bears and Cubs stuff. Then I'm out and about, like on the road. They're like, "Hey, let me tell you about them Bears." Like, I don't really want you to tell me about the Bears, to be honest. Like, I don't want to have this conversation.
Duh Bears. More like duh bullshit.
What, you're not into sportsing? All the
This-
sports stuff?
Go to the
Go sports
foosball.
ball.
That foosball.
What the devil?
Yeah, we're gonna get banned. That's all there is to it.
That's-
We're getting banned. But anyway,
You mentioned the devil. You getting banned.
anyway,
Banned, son. Banned.
Sorry about that, guys.
no, you're not. You're not sorry.
Thought I had everything on here. All right.
But anyway, people, if you look at the screen, you can check it out for yourself. Coming August 2020, Bled for You, Shattered Sun, Hammer Force Records. There's the graphic for it. Just for your viewing pleasure. Ooh. And I'll tell you what.
Ooh.
The art itself, holy shit. That's a beating heart. Yeah.
Where's that soundboard?
It's not working right now. It stopped working on me. So I might have to fix it.
You just have to improvise. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
That's disturbing.
Oh my. Anyway,
Hello, sexy girlfriend.
Greg, don't ever do that again. That's the kind of shit I would expect from a drummer, and I didn't do it. So there you go.
I was totally expecting you to do the old guy.
Oh, God, I'm not doing Herbert the Pervert again.
Yes.
I remember that shit used to creep you the fuck out.
Yeah. You used to do it all the time.
We're gonna play some Ham Force records. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right,
Get
shut
back
up.
here, you fat ass.
All right, shut up, you miscreants.
Get your face.
Come on, K-Rock. You can.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay.
All right, ladies and
All
gentlemen.
right, let's hear it.
The debut of Bled for You from Hammer Forged Records artist Shattered Sun.
Yeah.
gentlemen, that was Shattered Sun.
That wasn't too
Led
bad at
for
all.
You.
That wasn't too
Metalcore
bad.
done right, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
That's some really good
definitely
guitar
metalcore.
work.
Some genty stuff in there as well too.
Oh yes, yes.
That
and-
was like some throwback 2003, 4, or even 05, like metalcore.
It was around, all over the place. I saw some, there was
Yeah,
definitely,
because I could definitely
2003, like there was like a Papa Roach type of a little breakdown thing that happened there. And,
Papa Roach or Kill Switch Engaged, something like that.
And even a little bit of Dream Theater, too.
Yeah, near the
Like
at the
a
end.
hint. Yeah.
Just the switching from the heavy guitars to the clean guitars, the vocals change up on his styling and everything else, and I'm just gonna say it. It's metalcore done right.
Yes.
It's definitely entertaining and definitely worth listening.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of metalcore, they're just trying to imitate what everybody else is doing. You know, it's like, I like it when things are innovative. And it's like, I mentioned there was gent in it, but it's not too genty. Where it's just like, we're just going to go banana. Like, it sounds like it's meant to be in there,
Yes.
that riff is that rolling metal riff. That's catchy. That and it just keeps going.
The harmonies matched well, too, throughout the
you
whole
can't help
thing.
but headbang during that.
Yeah.
Great singer, too. Great singer.
Oh, yes.
The range on that vocalist.
Yeah,
Loved it.
Marcos Leal is his name.
Okay.
Phenomenal singer.
I wish I could sing like that.
Come on. Give it a try, Greg.
I know you can. Oh, there's. I think we lost Greg again.
He's going to kill his own mic with his voice.
We got some stuff. That'll highlight Greg's voice coming up.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, I think that's been since I got older, and as vocalist, and I didn't realize this when I was younger because I really didn't care too much, and I didn't think as you get older, your voices change. And as a vocalist, you can't hit the notes that you used to be able to hit when you're in your 20s.
And it takes
Of
a lot of
course.
practice
Yeah, of
to
course.
continue developing your voice.
Yeah, so imagine not doing anything for 10 years and then trying to get,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah. Getting older sucks.
Adulting sucks.
Adulting always sucks.
everything sucks in 2020 right now.
Yeah.
Everything except my wife.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, that sounds like a personal issue there, buddy.
TMI.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I have a. Here we go. You ready? I got one.
Okay.
Okay. Merciful Fate or Celtic Frost.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Merciful Fate.
Merciful Fate all the way.
I gotta agree, Merciful Fate.
All right. That's going to be Merciful Fate all around the board then.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first either or that has gone all the way around the board. What the fuck happened?
Yeah. Well, they're both kind of in the same era. Same kind of like style of influence, I guess, within like black metal and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. All right, John Boy.
All right. Well, your previous one kind of goes back to this. I'll give it to Danzig versus Misfits.
Ouch.
Danzig.
Oh,
Danzig,
God.
yeah.
I hate this. Because
Can I choose the Misfits with Glenn Danzig?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I prefer that.
Judges?
damn you, John, because I love the Misfits.
Sorry, Greg.
So that was supposed to be a personal attack then, I see.
Yeah, I see. Shots
The
fired.
Misfits only if Danzig is with them. If Danzig is not with them, then Danzig, because I cannot stand Michael Graves at all.
Hey,
So-
didn't the Misfits drummer die recently?
Yeah, Probo did die. Yeah.
Shout out to his family and friends, and you will be missed.
Yes, and just like Charlie Daniels, a couple days ago, passed away too. That sucked. Like, damn.
Oh no, we're losing all the good ones.
2020 is not leaving anybody for the next year. It's taking everybody.
Not even. All right, I got one, and Sharky, you shut up. You go last. Okay?
All right.
Beast in Black or Battle Beast?
I'm gonna pass because I don't know either one.
Oh, come on.
I need to.
Just pick a name.
School. Okay.
What is the most metal name?
Battle Beast. Sounds metal.
I want to say Battle Beast 2.
I'm gonna say Beast in Black
I'm with Sharky, Beast in Black.
because I mean I know both of those bands, and I actually introduced Nate to. I got you into Beast in Black, so
Yeah? That's why I chose Beast in Black, you asshole.
exactly. All right, my turn. Okay.
Greg's, right? That wasn't Greg's, but that was.
Oh wait, who's?
K-Rock.
That's your turn there, Shark.
Okay, okay. This one, y'all are gonna hate me for this one. Overkill or Sacred Reich?
Overkill.
I want to say Overkill.
Overkill.
Oh, that wasn't as hard as I thought. Overkill. Okay.
Overkill is
All around the board. All around the board again.
All right,
Sacred
John,
Reich is
next.
good.
All right. I did that one. All right. Let's go. Sepultura and Tesla.
I already know which one K-Rox is going to choose.
Sepultura.
Yeah, I'm Sepultura.
Sepultura.
I'm Tesla.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Here we go.
gets the grain.
Oh, boy.
John does love the Tesla.
All right, Greg.
And the first. All right. Let's see here. This is going to be a good one. I hope. Alice in Chains or Nirvana?
Alice in Chains.
Alice
Definitely.
in Chains.
I love
Have you-
both. I love both bands, but I've always was more like Alice in Chains.
The only exception would be Bleach. If it was Bleach era Nirvana, then maybe. But,
Yeah. That's the album I'll listen to from Nirvana. Everything else I'm not too big on. I mean, I was in high school, but that was too easy to get over. Have you? Hold on. Have you guys seen the what's the guy's name from Puddle of Mud sing Nirvana?
Oh God, damn,
God.
yes,
Damn it,
yes,
no.
about
It's so.
He makes my singing voice sounds like gold now. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Like, it's so funny, like watching the other, like his bandmates, like look at him, like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Right?
Oh, God. All right. Sharky, you should have known that this band was going to show up at some point. You should have known.
All right.
Ancient Bards or Nightwish?
I don't know too much about Ancient Bards, so I'm just gonna say Nightwish.
Nightwish for me as well. I don't know much about those two bands, so I'll go Nightwish.
Okay.
Nightwish. Because I have seen them live.
Okay.
it's there.
Here we
For
go.
one of the shows. I know. I think you've seen it more than once, though.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I don't know if this will be difficult, but Fear Factory or Strapping Young Lad?
Sharky, did you make this game just so you could put Fear Factory on the list?
I thought you would have done that.
Fear Factory.
Fear Factory.
Fear Factory.
All right, Fear
Soul
Factory
of
all
a
on
New
the board.
Machine, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Any fucking album, to be honest.
Obsolete album. I've always said this. The goddamn Obsolete album is the best that they ever made because that is just the pure, like, that was when, like, you knew that that was Fear Factory sound when they
I don't
put
know.
Obsolete out.
I guess so, but I mean, you could argue that either happened through demanufacture or obsolete.
Yeah,
You know,
true.
because that's like the three big albums that anybody references are Soul of a New Machine, Obsolete, or Demanufacture.
It was just like, to me, Obsolete was heavier than the other two albums, to me. You
Yeah.
know, it's sort of like Pantera's, Great Southern Trendkill. That is their heaviest album.
But see, I'm also a huge Devin Townsend fan too, so that's why I threw in Strapping Young Lad, because that's like another industrial type band.
Oh yeah,
But,
he's great too.
yeah. I didn't throw him in here, but he's
All right, Greg.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, wait a
9
minute.
Inch.
No. John.
Oh, John. Yes.
I'm sorry. I almost skipped you. My bad.
That's all right. Cinderella versus Guns N' Roses.
Cinderella.
oh god, I fucking hate both of them. Damn it.
I just hate Guns N' Roses a lot more than I do Cinderella.
Yeah, I think I can't stand Slash or Axl Rose. I'm gonna have to go Cinderella.
GNR all the way. Guns N' Roses, man. Because Appetite for Destruction was like that album that was like, oh yeah, when you're younger, that brings you into it. Chinese Democracy does not count because that wasn't even an album.
I thought I was going to be going out on a limb here and going Cinderella, but okay. Other people feel the same way. All right. I'll take it.
All right.
Nice.
Greg.
All right.
Oh no.
Led Zeppelin or Deep Purple?
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
I like both, but Led Zeppelin.
I think
Led
Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin's another one of those bands that's like the Beatles. They're just hard to compare.
Iconic.
Because, yeah.
But
Zeppelin.
Prolific.
You could throw on an entire Zeppelin album, but it's like Deep Purple for me is not an album band.
No, that's more of a kind of band you go see live a couple of times, and you've heard most of the good shit off their discography. So it's like, yeah, no, definitely Zepp. Especially with Bonzo, John
The
Bonzo.
Zeppatista.
Yeah.
All right, mother truckers, and Greg and John. We're gonna go a little bit heavier.
Ooh, okay.
We're going into the black metal world.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
my specialty.
Yeah, well, you're probably not gonna like this.
This is aimed at me, isn't it?
Sorta, kinda, but not really.
Okay.
Because I know your point of view on both these bands. It's actually aimed at those two. Dimmu Borgir or Cradle of Filth?
Oh,
Cradle.
I hate this.
I think definitely more gear.
Oh,
It's
definitely.
I always try to get into Cradle of Filth. I try like probably like once every few months, and every time I get in there, I'm like, no. It's
I grew up with Cradle, so it's like, Dimmu Borgir, they're great, but
I will
it's
go.
like a classic for me.
I will go Cradle of Filth all the way because I've seen them.
oh wow,
I've seen Dimmu Burger too.
the Demon Burger.
Dimmu Burger. And Cradle just blows Dimmu Borgir away. It's weird. Like, I love Puritanical, that album, but then after that album, it's just like, I don't know. They tried something so different that wasn't black metal.
Yeah, personally, I like Death Called Armageddon.
Yes. Yeah,
that is a good album.
That's what I was thinking of, Death Called Armageddon. But Cradle of Filth has a discography, like Midian and Cradle to Enslave. It's just, those guys are awesome live. So
I'm sorry, everything after Midian, nope. Principles of Evil Made Flesh was probably my favorite album from them.
and Dusk in her embrace, and goes on and on and on.
All right, Sharky.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. I'm repeating a band on here. Actually, I'll just go last on that one. We haven't said these two. Bolt Thrower or Cannibal Corpse?
I don't know Bolt Thrower. I'm going to have to go with Cannibal Corpse.
Oh.
Cannibal Corpse, because they are awesome live. I love Cannibal.
All right. What about you, K-Rox?
Bolt Thrower.
Bolt Thrower, yes. All right. Even. I love them both, but
I like
Bolt
Cannibal
Thrower.
Corpse. Don't get me wrong. I love Cannibal Corpse, but Bolt Thrower just it has something different.
It does something to you.
It does something to me emotionally in my pants.
It tickles you in your jimmies.
It rustles my jimmies.
Is that a pickle in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Both.
Yeah, both. Yes.
That's why it's going like that.
Yes. Oh.
That looks like a squid.
By the way, are you going to eat that later?
Is that the Brood Witch?
Yes.
All right, John. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hang on, my dog's in the room.
Yeah, my dog's in the room, too. She's down there.
My dog's a pit bull.
I have a Aussie Shepherd Red Tick Hound mix.
Nice.
All right, I'm back.
All right, John. Hit us with your best shot. No Pat Benatar jokes, please. This is a metal show.
Fire away.
Pat Bennett's fire. Come on, she rocks, man. Steve Vai versus Joe Satriani.
I fucking hate you.
Of course, I'm the guitarist. I have to pick out the guitars, right?
You had to pick between two of the best guitarists ever.
Joe. I'm gonna pick with Joe. Surfing Joe.
I gotta say Steve Vai.
I want to say Steve Vai too.
All right, that's 3 Steve Vais
Oh,
and a Satriani.
I'm stuck with Baldy.
I think that might have been shots fired. I'm not sure.
Hey, I'm full too. Look at this thing, man. I have a bald hawk. Like, it goes.
Oh
it's
my
just
God, you
striped.
do.
It's a bald hawk. Not a mohawk, a bald hawk.
It's an actual style. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
That's
so
not by accident.
Imagine K-Rox if I had my hair long like I used to.
Oh,
It'd
Christ,
just
no.
be, it'd have the Hulk Hogan look.
You got it, brother.
Brother.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
Damn right,
Tell you
brother.
something, Mean Gene.
All right,
Is it
Greg.
my turn?
Yep, this is the last pass, so.
All right. Nine Inch Nails or Skinny Puppy?
Skinny puppy.
Skinny puppy.
9 Inch Nails.
I just can't.
I'm gonna go with 9 Inch Nails.
I can't stand that idiot. Swear to God. That dude pisses me off to no end.
Trent Reznor.
Yes. Fucking pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I was actually listening to Skinny Puppy way before I even started listening to Nine Inch Nails, like high school, you know?
I think everybody did
Yeah.
that time.
All right. Ow.
So who's go?
Mine. And y'all can hate me later. Y'all can hate me for this later. But it's two bands that hasn't been said. And it's two bands I think that it should be a fairly easy choice for everybody in here.
All right.
Megadeth or Metallica.
I knew you were going to say that.
Oh, fuck. Now, which
Okay.
Metallica? Old school Metallica?
It doesn't
Yeah, well,
matter.
Matter.
yeah, Well, Kill 'Em All is Megadeth before Megadeth became Megadeth.
Yeah, I think Dave Mustaine and just the entire band Megadeth. I mean, they're more talented, except I just don't like Dave's singing. I just don't like, you know, hello me.
Meet the real me.
Oh,
You might
shut up.
twist away your mind.
It's just like, no, dude, no. That's just silly to me. Having some silliness in metal is fine. It was like Manowar is silly, you know,
But
but
it's fun to listen to.
they're meant to be silly. But Dave Mustaine, when he goes, hello, me, like that, he's not meant to be silly. He's saying that seriously. That's not even like ironic. That I don't know if that makes it hilarious or not. But